2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. We've got Mutombo. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Magic Johnson. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward. And for Sacramento, we've got Jalen Brunson. Roy out there with Daniels. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot, manning the middle. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Johnson. Rodman sends a screen. Here's Johnson. Good. Nice job down low.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
Now here's Brunson. Daniels kicks it over to Arenas. Offline with his three. It's Rodman with the ball for the Nuggets. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Now, here's Johnson. Brandon Roy unable to get his shot to go. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line, and it's in there.
Nice shot selection from Porzingis that time, looking to fire.
Outside, Arenas. Beyond the arc. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Arenas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Nice shot by Porzingis.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Outside Roy. Back to Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
First free throw is good. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons. He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Pass to Roy. Now here's Brunson. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Roy fires from way outside.
Porzingis patrolling the floor, getting his arms up quickly to alter those shots.
Stojakovic, the pass to Johnson. Over Brunson. Mutombo inside. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Rodman. And taken away by Roy. Now Daniels. Outside Arenas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Peja Stojakovic. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Johnson. Arenas against Stojakovic. And taken away by Roy. Here's Arenas. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about that move by Arenas on the drive? Able to slip through the contact.
Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Porzingis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Porzingis has got 6.
And if you keep working around on offense to find the mismatch, you can find easy points.
Brunson kicks to Daniels. Back to Brunson. Outside Arenas. Fires the 3. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Roy against Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Trains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now, here's Rodman. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson finds Porzingis over Daniels. And again, Denver no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Inside. Fades back, and that one's good by Rodman.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Brunson the pass to Daniels. Now Wembanyama. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Fans, on the court is your hype squad. Who out there needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come.
On defense, the Nuggets. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On the wing, Arenas. Defended by Stojakovic. Fires for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stojakovic against Arenas. Stojakovic the pass to Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Kings.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Brunson against Johnson. Brunson goes in, and he converts the layup.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Denver calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
look for Denver. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Rodman. And it's Finley in for Peja Stojakovic. Johnson inside. While recovering, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Outside, White. Pass to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And here is Johnson. He's got 8. Pass to Finley. Back to Johnson. Oden, a screen on Lowry. Spins for 3. Now Finley. Now here's Granger. Still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis, that's a 2. And it's White with the rebound. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Griffin, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Pass to Lowry. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. And it's Lowry penetrating. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Lowry outside for Griffin. Porzingis with the steal. Granger outside from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
See yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. No.
Checked in for Wembanyama. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kemp's checked in for Porzingis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Magic Johnson. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Oden against Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the heart right there from Kyle Lowry, just driving in there and playing the game tough.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Granger outside, back to Fox. Granger outside. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Grimes passes to Lowry. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
The Kings have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw missing.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Denver making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And he sinks the second. 59 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. And stolen by White. And now Sacramento on the break. Grimes with the bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Finley. Still yet to score. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Griffin. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Assist from Michael Finley.
Lowry with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the floater. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love the smooth shot from Lowry, keeping it out of the defense's reach with the floater.
Outside Fox. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
They've got Gilbert Arenas. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Daniel. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Roy in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Yep, that one goes in there.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but Just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Stojakovic dishes to Johnson. Top of the key, Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Stojakovic against Arenas. Driving in. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Johnson against Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. It's to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Jalen Brunson.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside Arenas. From past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Arenas has got 12 in the game.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 14.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Daniels kicks to Roy. Back to Daniels. And Benyama outside. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Rodman. The Nuggets trail by 6. Stojakovic with it. Brunson picks him up. It's to Porzingis and taken away by Arenas. Here's Roy. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
First team foul.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Stojakovic, the pass to Rodman. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And then Roy with the jam.
Man, Roy can fly.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Mutombo passes to Johnson. Pulls from the top of the key. They get it back. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Brunson kicks it over to Arenas. Over Stojakovic. And it's Arenas that time on the assist from Brunson. And the Kings lead by 6. Arenas against Stojakovic. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Arenas all alone. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
So it's Sacramento now. 6-point lead. Outside Roy. And here's Arenas outside. Denver grabs the miss. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Mutombo. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Roy against Rodman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Gilbert Arenas, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Nuggets trail by 7. Stojakovic kicks to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. To the inside. It's rebounded by Brunson. And the basket by Mutombo.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo. Chiseled like a rock.
And Benyama outside. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Here's Porzingis, and it's Denver scoring again.
Porzingis with a soft jump shot there. Nice touch.
Outside Arenas. He takes it in, and it's denied. Johnson against Brunson. Johnson surveying the floor. Mutombo is screen on Brunson. And stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Johnson with the block. Stojakovic against Arenas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, great hands. Stojakovic shoots well for a big man.
For Denver, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stojakovic. And both free throws good from Stojakovic. Sacramento leading by 3. Here's Brunson. He's got 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 4. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one good for 2. And the Kings lead by 6.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Nuggets also changing it up. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Finley in for Peja Stojakovic. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Finley. Now Porzingis. Here's Oden. Plays it up and banks it in. Oden's got his first basket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Finley. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Griffin sets the screen for Lowry. Griffin inside. He's against Oden. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oden, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Song. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kemp comes in for Porzingis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Johnson. Kemp inside.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Kemp.
And this is the guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
That one drops. He ties it up. Kings have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Lowry against Fox. And it's Lowry penetrating. Comes up empty down low. Granger outside. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Granger. From about 19 feet. Rebound by the Kings.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Now Lowry. 6 points for him. Shoots a fader. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Fox with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Kemp screen on Lowry. 3-pointer, Fox. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Grimes passes to Lowry. Here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. You think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
.104 left here in the second. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. White the pass to Lowry. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail. Fox feeling it out a bit. Granger outside. Camp with a screen for Granger. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. King shooting well. 50% from the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Kings, Sarr, shooting 1.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
It's good from long range. Finley's got 5 points so far. Outside Lowry. To the wing right side. Here's Griffin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for Sacramento. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 1-point game. The second half is underway. Here's who Jerry Sloan's got on the floor. They've got Porzingis. Johnson is out there with Stojakovic. And it's Mutombo. And it's Rodman in at the 3, the small forward. Brunson against Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Magic Johnson, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And for Sacramento, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Back to Brunson. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And he makes that one. The Nuggets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's the lob to the hoop. A nice shot by Roy. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. Roy's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Porzingis with a screen on Arenas. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Outside Arenas. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. To the paint, shot clock at 6.
Mutombo really is an amazing defender. He just takes pride in contesting every shot.
And it's Stojakovic missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Daniels inside. And Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Roy's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Mutombo. Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Denver. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brunson the pass to Wembanyama. Daniels kicks to Brunson. Over Johnson. And off the fryer, and in it goes. Brunson's got 9.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Brunson. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Arenas, that's a 2-pointer. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now, here's Johnson. He's got 20. Here's Porzingis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The focus from Brunson.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Stojakovic, the pass to Rodman. Johnson outside. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Arenas misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
6 on the shot clock. Mutombo kicks to Stojakovic. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Johnson. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. For 3, Roy. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Knocks down the 10-footer. Porzingis has got 19 points.
These shots are the ones Porzingis feels comfortable taking. That's about as easy as it gets.
Daniels passes to Brunson. Five on the clock and taken away by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Pass to Stojakovic. Johnson against Brunson. Down low. Porzingis kicks to Johnson. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Stojakovic. And here is Johnson. He's got 20. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. 6 to shoot. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
And that one falls for Johnson. The Kings trailing. Outside Roy. Pass to Brunson. Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the foul.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Screen by Porzingis. Stojakovic kicks to Rodman. Johnson with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Screen by Porzingis. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
The Kings have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Jalen Brunson.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin's checked in for Sacramento. The Nuggets also changing it up. Oden comes in for Mutombo. And it's Kemp in for Rodman. Good on both. And so here's Denver. The lead is 2. Johnson outside. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis, it finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Now here's Arenas. 17 points in the game. That's tipped. Now, here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Gilbert Arenas. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Magic Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Mutombo, he's checked in for Denver. Finley comes in for Kemp. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trail by 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Johnson outside. Over Lowry. Here's Porzingis. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. At the elbow, it's Sarr. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Lowry. Rebound by Johnson. Denver leading by 4. Finley the pass to Porzingis. And here's Stojakovic. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Grimes. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 6. Now Lowry. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Johnson with the block. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Saw. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 6. Stojakovic dishes to Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
First personal foul.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Griffin comes in for Sarr. And it's Roy in for White. And a switcher also for Denver. Kemp's checked in. .122 left in the third quarter of the game. Griffin a screen on Johnson. Lowry finds Griffin. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama passes to Griffin. Here's Grimes. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Mutombo misses. The Kings trail by 6. Griffin with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
At the line for your Kings, Griffin taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. Sacramento making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Rodman's checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Johnson. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Finley. Now Johnson. He's covered by Roy. Clock at 6. To the inside. Rodman. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Wembanyama passes to Roy. Here's Griffin. Misses off the right iron. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 7. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Daniels out there with Roy. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Porzingis. Denver passing it around. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Arenas. Takes a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Finley the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Johnson. Here's Finley. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Daniels. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for Denver. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson draws the double. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets leading by 9. Finley the pass to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Arenas. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. Rodman with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Finley the pass to Johnson. He shoots again. Sacramento grabs the miss. Arenas with it. Picked up by Rodman. The shot's good from Roy.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Johnson against Brunson. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Daniels kicks to Brunson. Fires from way outside. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson against Brunson. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Johnson, double team.
Jalen Johnson, 5th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Johnson. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Brunson outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Finley. He's covered by Arenas. Mutombo is screen on Brunson. Johnson dishes to Mutombo. 4 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Brunson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Stojakovic is checked in for the Nuggets. Both good from the line that time. Here is Lowry. Outside Roy. Lowry setting the pick for Roy. To the middle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. They retain possession. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Johnson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. Johnson against Lowry. Pass to Daniels. Arenas with it. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Roy. It's stolen by Mutombo. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Arenas. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the three. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Johnson down low while recovering. And stolen by Wembanyama. Lowry against Johnson. And here's Arenas outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Arenas has got it back down to single digits for Sacramento. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Roy. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy took the mid-range.
On the wing, Johnson. Now recovering. A fader. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 39. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Arenas. Wembanyama outside. This one for 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Roy.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Here's Rodman. Johnson outside. And off the glass. That one's good. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Stojakovic kicks to Johnson. Porzingis with the ball. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Johnson. Rodman with a screen on Lowry. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 43 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Now, here's Rodman. Johnson outside. A 3 from Porzingis. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Kings trail by 9. Arenas passes to Wembanyama. Back to Arenas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Gilbert Arenas taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Sacramento. Griffin's checked in for Daniels. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyle Lowry. Good on the second free throw. Now Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Kings trail by 8. And here's Arenas. Right wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Rupp. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings, Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Daniels is checked in for Sacramento. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Arenas. Here's Johnson. And they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Back to Mutombo. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds in the game. Boy kicks to Daniels. From deep, Arenas. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside Stojakovic. It's hauled in by the Kings. Daniels has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Arenas. Nice D from Porzingis. The Nuggets leading by 6. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Arenas against Johnson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Wembanyama. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Mutombo is screen on Roy. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Kings making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
And an intentional foul right there. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's Arenas. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. Roy from outside. Denver grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
14 foul. Shooting for Denver, Dennis Rodman. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Is your high squad. It's time for T-shirts.
Roy kicks it over to Arenas. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by Stojakovic, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Lowry, first personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Arenas passes to Lowry. Frames it from downtown. Timeout call. Nuggets.
Nuggets call timeout. Here's the front game. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
So it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Magic Johnson.